is Vivienne Wolf, and welcome to Trash Talk. If you are new here, my channel focuses on minimalism, eco-friendly living, zero waste, um, ethical and sustainable fashion and makeup, and just intentional living in general. So if that sounded something you're interested in, please hit subscribe. I would love to have you. And it's just a really fun channel, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Today, like you can see from the title down below, I will be doing a full face of Kjaer Weis makeup. For those of you who are not aware, I am absolutely in love with Kjaer Weis. Kjaer Weis makeup, I love it to death. She can do no wrong. Maybe she can. Maybe one or two things, like the mascara or something like that. But other than that, she can do no wrong. So today I'm just going to do a full face and also give you sort of like mini reviews of each of the products that I have tried so far, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's talk a little bit about the brand as we're going to go through. But first, let me prep my face. I need to put on some moisturizer, which is not really a moisturizer, it's more of a oil. I use rosehip oil. This is what I use. It's nothing fancy. It's my mom gets it for me from overseas. It comes in a nice amber glass bottle, which is really nice. I wish it was a bigger size. I really, really do, because she constantly just buys these for me, and I don't, and she buys it from like a local pharmacy for me over there. I wish, obviously, if it was a bigger size, it would be better for me, so I don't have to constantly keep buying the little ones over and over again, because I have to find purposes for them afterwards. Like, I'm trying to repurpose them afterwards, and it's a little difficult, So after I do this, moisturized, I would put on some sunscreen. Alright. It almost fell down. Really. I would have had, and this is my last one, so if this had broken, I would have been so sad. I do have jojoba oil that I would use in conjunction with that. I sort of rotate towards them both because I don't want to use up my rosehip too fast. This is a sunscreen from Elements. A lot of people in the zero waste community knows about this sunscreen. There's another one that's similar from a brand called All Good. It's in a smaller tin though, but the SPF is higher. Like the All Good one, it's SPF 50, and this one is just 30. But I chose this one because price per wear, I suppose. It's much more cost effective for me, and it's bigger, so I don't have to keep buying. This one that I chose is the Face and Body one. It's not the tinted one. The tinted one I think is really good if you have maybe a darker skin tone, or my skin tone, you just don't want to have any kind of white ashiness or any kind of have to keep like blending or rubbing. As you can see, I don't really have to blend that much, but again, I'm still on the lighter end of the spectrum. Not that light. I have tanned a lot. Not by choice. I live in a hot climate and I get easily tanned. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, it's the Face and Body one. SPF 30, it's roof safe. It works. Okay. Normally I sort of like to, what can I say? I like to sort of walk around after I put on my moisturizer and sunscreen. Maybe pick my clothes, but because I want them to sort of soak in. Give it a moment. So maybe let's talk about what is going on with this whole quarantine thing. It has hit me very hard in the sense of I have no job at the moment. Because of it, my workplace is not really working. I worked at a specific mall and in the finance department, so it wasn't like so they're not really, and I was new there, so it wasn't like it was I've had this job for years or anything like that. I'm new, so I obviously was like the one that would get hit because I'm so new, you know. It hurts, kind of sucks. I went yesterday and I saw them, and there was another junior treasurer that had come on a little bit longer than I was, and they said that only seniors are working, and then I realized yesterday that the other junior was working there, so they didn't call me to tell me that, hey, you can come back to work, or we need you at work. So they prefer the other one, I suppose, because he has been working there longer. I suppose, and I do live very far. The distance to go to my workplace, I don't know if it would justify the actual cost. We don't know if it's going to be like every single day and all that. There are many different factors, I suppose, that they considered. But it still stung when knowing that he also was a junior and I wasn't called, that he was called. Anyways, let's get back to this thing. So I'm without a job at the moment, and I'm upset that I'm without a job, Now, we're gonna put on, now we've prepped, I'm gonna put on the foundation. Now I use Kjaer Weis foundation, and I use this one. This is the one. It's called Illusion. Now, I don't like to put on a lot. I don't see them. On a daily basis, I actually don't really use a lot of foundation, to be honest. It's like, I would say you can build this up to full coverage, but if you have a lot of acne marks, it will probably not cover it as much as you want it to. It will probably cover it a little bit, but not as much as you want it to. And I do have some post acne scars, sadly, and fortunately at the same time. Like, fortunately and unfortunately, I have oily skin, which is prone to breakouts, but at the same time, I may not get that much wrinkles. So maybe I'll suffer now as a young adult, and in later down years, it'll give me some sort of retribution, like, oh, you don't have wrinkles. Like, maybe that's my payoff. But the ironic thing is that in high school, I didn't have acne. Like, when I was a teenager, I did not have acne. I would have, like, maybe 1 and 2 pimples that literally would go away. The common just go away on its own, really, on my period. That's about it. And then, as soon as I sort of hit, like, it was like 17, 18 years, like, I was nearing the end of teenagehood, adolescence, boom, smack, a bunch of acne. And I think it came about when I traveled to Suriname for a school project. I don't know if the air or the environment there activated something on my face, but after that, my face was never the same. I broke out like crazy, and it took me years. What I'm talking about. I'm still sort of So think about that, like 17, 18 years old, and I'm 27 now. I recently had a birthday. I'm April 16th, for those who would like to know. Yeah, I'm that Aries person. Yeah. So, how are you guys? How are you guys doing? Let's have this conversation. I mean, are you as bored as home as I am sometimes? You see, the thing is that I actually don't mind being at home. I like being by myself. But then the thing is that I can't be by myself for long. Yeah, I'm a very social person. I love people, but I don't love people sometimes. Like, I just am very moody, so I think I love being social. I'm a very friendly person, so having people around me, I'm fine. But there is a limit. I like to have my space. I don't like people telling me what to do and all these different things. And like, I don't like that. I've been patting this for so long. I think it's not like, again, I'm not going ham on it because, again, I don't care about the whole full coverage thing. I'm not that person. I don't really do that. But I'm using now this Lima Pure. It looks so lighter than my face, but like nothing. It doesn't look any kind of okay. I'm so hot. But I can't put on the fan because you guys are gonna hear it and then it's gonna bother the video. So, yeah, I don't have AC in my house, unfortunately. But I've been told AC is bad for the environment, which kind of sucks because I wish I had AC. Like, I'm those people that get sweaty so fast, and then I get shiny, and then I have to worry about if my natural deodorant is holding up. Speaking of that, I'm ordering a new deodorant from Fat in the Moon. It's like a sample size to see if it's gonna work. I don't want to order the whole thing because I did order the whole thing from Meow Meow Tweet, and they did not work. But they did not work. Did not work. It's already been 13 minutes, and I've only done, I guess, my face. I don't know. I've been talking to you guys. I've been talking to you guys. Okay. Like I said, I was gonna give you a mini review. I've already done a review on this foundation. I'm gonna link it somewhere up in the cards. Where is it? On that side? Okay, good. Now let's talk about the blushes. This is one blush. I have another one in the actual compact. Which, again, the whole story of why it's on the refill and it's in the compact, I have on my declutter when I decluttered all of my makeup recently. This is another one, so I don't know if you can see the difference, but this is one and this. They look very similar. I'm kind of a little upset that they look so similar, but they're not the same. This one is Blossoming and this one is Sun Touched. I think Blossoming probably is for the cooler tone people. Like, it's the same shade, but it has like cooler undertones, and maybe Sun Touch is like the warmer undertone. I don't know, but I like them both. I think that's probably very similar. What are you gonna do? Okay, let's just go with Sun Touch. I'm looking in my mirror. If you're wondering why I'm looking, I'm not gonna do too much. Again, I don't like too much makeup. I like to just be enhanced, you know? Kjaer Weis is the first this blush is the first cream blush I've ever owned in my entire life. I've mostly only owned powdered blush, which I've never really had a lot of makeup growing up. I think before I realized that you're not supposed to have makeup for years on end, I've had makeup for years on end, and yeah, it was not good. So, I don't know if you guys will get to see this color properly. Her cream blushes are hyped for a reason. I think they're wonderful and they're very blendable. Put a little on my nose so I have like a little bit laid back. Don't want to waste any products. So yeah. I have a new hairstyle that I have not shown you guys yet. It's like I have bangs. That's why you keep seeing some things popping out. I have bangs like here, and then my hair is actually curly and wavy. You may or may not can tell. I don't know. And it comes up to here. So okay. The cream blushes are very pigmented and they're very blendable. They're very smooth on the skin. I have no irritation from them, and I have very sensitive, oily, acne prone skin. So I'm very happy. Same goes to Daily and Pure. I have the shading Cardamom. And it's actually working really well for my skin tone. I'm very surprised. Very, very surprised. Okay, let's go back to this. This is an Elate palette. Initially, I'm just gonna tell you. Initially, I wanted to just do like all refills and put them in here, but I'll tell you, the reason is in the makeup declutter why that didn't happen. So this is their bronzer in Lustrous. I'm lustrous. Okay, I don't have any eyeshadows from Kjaer Weis. So what I'm gonna do is that I am going to put this as an eyeshadow, and it kind of looks just like a nice on me. Anyways, freaking sweating my balls off. Oh my god. Yeah. It just looks like a nice bronzed highlighter on me. Yeah. It has a bit of shimmer as well. So if you're like not into bronzers that have shimmer, then this is not for you. I don't know better. I just, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really show up as much, as in, it doesn't look that sparkly in your face kind of thing, as you can tell. I don't know if you can see anything. How could I forget my eyebrows? It's like my pride and joy. Yeah. I need to just comb them. That's why in the same declutter video I was telling you I didn't need my glossy boy brow, because I already have thick brows and all I do to them is just exactly what I'm doing right now. I brush them. Or another trick, what I do is I use if I want them to really look bushy and full, like very intense, I just put some mascara on them and boom, we have an intense kind of thing. Okay, I started like 18 minutes on this video and I don't want it to be that long. I don't know if you guys want it to be that long, but why do I always make such weird faces when you're putting on mascara or you're doing anything with mascara? Alright. I have a love-hate relationship with this mascara. I understand it now. I think before I didn't understand it, and they say this is their volumizing mascara, but to be honest, I think all this does is lengthen my lashes. And which is not saying much because I already have long lashes. but you can't not. It's like, I think if you want like an everyday kind of look, see, you can see it. It's very lengthening. And this is their volume measure. So, like I said, I think if you want an everyday kind of nice, voluminous, or not voluminous, lengthening kind of thing, and you don't need a lot of volume like drama, this is one for you. It's gonna work. It's not like terrible. Initially, when I first got it, it was like clumping my fucking lashes up so much. I was annoyed. Like, do not mess with my lashes. I'm like very. One of the makeup tools or makeup things that I love is mascara, and do not mess with me in mascara. You know, like if you're going to do a mascara, just do it right. But I understand it now. I understand this mascara. It's more of a lengthening kind of mascara. It's not like anything like Vava Boom kind of thing. It's nothing to do with drama. It's just a very everyday kind of mascara. If you want a no makeup look kind of thing, like this is a good mascara for that. I actually like a lot of drama on my lashes, which, you know, just that person. Okay, now we've sort of done like a whole face kind of thing. Let's just do lipstick. This is another one of my favorite things. Okay, let's turn it the other way. Another one of my favorite things that I love. Lipstick is something that I honestly love putting on. Now, this is their shade. Don't mind how. See it. I initially bought a refill of this, and they didn't have the actual compact. They didn't have the actual lipstick, just had a refill of this color. It's called Adore. So when and Creative Beauty wonderfully gave me this compact for free, which I was very happy about, because my mom kept going back and they didn't have any compacts for it. So it's like, okay, so they gifted me one that they had like lying around, which is still in good condition, and like, thank you very much. And so this is called Adore. It's like a very beautiful deep red. It's like a wine red kind of thing. But when I was sort of putting it into the compact or lipstick case, I smushed it. It was my fault. I'm so upset. I smushed it. Anyways, it is still a good color. I love. Maybe I should just put on some. I don't have any clean lip liner. This is just a very old one that, God, seriously needs to be thrown out, because it's like, it's not as smooth as I want it to be. Plus, it's really fucking old. When I tell you old, it's old. Like, I've had this since I was a teenager. I haven't been a teenager in like over 10 years. I haven't been a teenager in 10 years, so yeah. This year would have been my high school reunion. 10-year high school reunion. That's how old I am, people. You know, a lot of times people are like upset to say their age. I'm not. I'm actually really happy to say my age, because I've been through some fucking shit, and I'm still alive. So I am proud to say my age, because the person that I was when I was younger, I hated. I hated that person. I didn't hate her, I just hated how awful my life was at that point. Yeah. And if I really think about it, it gets me really sad, you know, that I had to go through all that at such a young age, you know. It's so creamy. So creamy. I recently did like a little cute little lookbook of my Everlane underwear. I hope you guys like them. Like it. It's basically like a little story I was trying to do. Like, she gets ready and she looks flawless. She loves herself. And then she put on some underwear. A lot of people wouldn't think Everlane is a sexy brand or anything like that, or you know, it's a very basic brand. But I wanted to show you guys you can, you know, turn up your sexy. Well, you can turn up your not so sexy too. Sexy. Saucy. Yeah. Uh you see, initially when lighter women put on this actual lipstick, it looks really dark on them, like a Bordeaux kind of thing, which is I just love saying Bordeaux. It's a really nice, fun, chic word that I recently learned. Not recently, yeah, but yeah. This is what it looks like. Kjaer Weis describes this as a cool tone red, and the KW red, which is Kjaer Weis red, that's like a warmer tone red. So I think that will be a little bit brighter on my skin tone compared to this. But I actually like this. And I think I'm warm tone. I think I'm warm tone. Yeah, I think I am. So it's like a nice little wine color. You know? I wanted to do this little chatty thing with you guys. Just to see how you're doing and sort of get a nice little review in. And just to show you guys that a lot of YouTubers right now are still doing okay. They have their jobs, especially if YouTube is their full-time job, they actually still have a job, you know, so I'm not one of them, fortunately, but I still want to be something, or a shining light for you guys if you ever want to escape, and, you know, that's why I did like 2 non-talking kind of videos recently, and I wanted you to just sit back and look at someone else's life and see how, you know, they're doing it, and it's not always peaches and cream and all those things, you know. For those who know that song, shout out. I think it's a 90s song. Some of you may not know that song, but yeah, I hope you guys are really just trying to do something, and be kind to yourself and do something. My days are not as productive as you know, people might think. Some days I'm sleeping so late, and some days I'm sleeping late, so I'm getting up late, and I just watch Netflix, or I watch something that just makes me escape from what is happening. And I have my dog. She is very comforting, and she also, you know, she keeps me busy. She's a little monster, very mischievous, so I have a lot to occupy my time. And also I have a partner who is there to talk to, and you know, we're both sort of going through the same thing. He still has his job, which I'm really very, very grateful for. You know, that we still have some sort of income coming into the house. So, yeah. But this whole thing sort of really messed up in me in a certain way, in the sense of I had plans to do other things, especially when I got the job. I had plans to go and live on my own, actually, and do something entirely by myself. And because I've never really lived purely on my own, and I've never really had that experience to be completely dependent on myself. You know, I was living with my mom, and then I moved and I lived with him, and so we moved in together. So it's like I never really had that kind of experience by myself. So I really wanted to do that, and then this whole thing just fucked up my plan. And I'm just, it was like, here again, I'm stuck at the mercy of no money, or not having a job, and not able to do the things that I wanted to because of opportunity. And I hate that that's the way we have to live our lives, without opportunity, you know. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Is the highlighter. I do have a highlighter from them. I do have this highlighter. It's called Ravishing. It's a very nice golden tone. The other one that they have is called Radiance, which is like a silver tone. I think that's definitely not for me. Like, I will not buy that on a good day. Because, again, I am a warm tone human being, and I like to have warm tone things. I'm not that type of girl who experiments things out of what I know would work for me. I know what works for me, and I know what I like, and I just do that, you know. I'm very meticulous, and I'm very curated. That's why I have such a small wardrobe there. Some people might think this is actually a big wardrobe, but or a big closet. For me, this is a very nice curated set of pieces, and I'm still going through it. I always look and see, am I using this, am I not using this, you know. And also goes to my makeup, you know, is why I have such a curated set of makeup, and it's not like a lot. I can focus on certain things, not a lot of things. No, I don't like things clutter in my mind. I get very anxious when I have too many things around me, and just visually cluttering me, and I just don't like it. This is, I don't know if you could see it. It's very natural. I know you can see some, but it's a very beautiful, natural looking kind of highlight. I very much enjoy it. I think Kjaer Weis can be glammed up if you want it to be, but it also is for that beautiful no makeup bitch that wants people to think that she doesn't do a lot to her face, but she does, you know. And I am probably that person. Just kidding. Well, I honestly genuinely don't use like a lot of products. Like, I wouldn't put highlighter on a regular basis. Highlighter for me, it's like a thing that I would put on nighttime, because in the daytime it's so fucking hot that I produce enough oils that looks like my own highlighter. I don't have to do that. So that is why I don't really do that. And same goes to bronzer. I don't really put on bronzer as much. It's either bronzer I put on or blush. Maybe sometimes I put on both. Hardly. Okay. This is my look. My look. Hey, folk. Let's not do that again, people. Let's not do that again. Okay, good. So this is my look. I'm just gonna do a little slow-mo thing for you guys. that's my look. Alright, people. I hope you enjoyed this little full face of Kjaer Weis review, mini review kind of thing, and yeah. Oh, this highlighter is not, it's cute. I just love the packaging. This highlighter is not for the girl that loves to do BAM highlight in your face. It's not for you. You want a subtle, beautiful, nice, glowy sheen on your face. Yes, this is for you. You know, I think, like I said, all her products are like the girl or the woman or the lady or whatever you want to call yourself, female person that, or female identifying person that, well, let's not be female identifying. Anyone who wants, anyone who wears makeup that loves a very subtle glow, it's for you, people. It's for you, my loves. So I hope you enjoy this video. I have in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Kjaer Weis products, 2 blushes, 1 highlight, 1 bronzer, 1 lipstick, 1 foundation, and that's it. And that's basically what I do on a regular basis. Not every day I would use my red lipsticks, but when I feel like I want to be a little fancy, I do. Shimmy, let's shimmy, 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 shimmy. Okay, this is getting so freaking weird. I love you guys. I really, I can't stress how I want you guys to just be kind to yourself during this period and take things slow. I get it. We're all feeling this anxiety and this anxiousness, and even more so if you don't have a job, you know, or your loved ones have been lost due to this stupid virus, you know. So I hope you guys are really just taking care of yourselves, and if you gain some weight during this time, don't beat yourself up. If you feel a little sloppy, don't beat yourself up. If you don't know what to wear, you're only wearing slacks and joggers or sweatpants and a t-shirt, don't beat yourself up, people. Those things are still cute. It's fine. It really is. We will all get through this together. I think right now it's all about just doing your part and knowing that you just have to do it because it's necessary and because it's like what has to be done, you know. If our ancestors could go through and you know, the Black Plague and Ebola and all those stupid other viruses, I think we can do it. We have a lot more advantages on our end because we have technology that can help us, and we still are seeing our loved ones, even if it's via webcam, you know, and you're still getting to hear their voice. It's not like a long ass letter you have to write and wait for the postman to come, and you wait weeks and weeks and weeks on end for a reply. It's not the 1900s, you know. So just try to be sweet to yourself. I am trying to do that to myself as well, because I think I've gained a little weight during this period, and I was like, not again. So I'm trying to be nicer to myself, and I hope you are too. I really do. So just look out for each other, and all those who still have their loved ones with them, hold them tightly and appreciate them and care about them. And speaking of that, I probably have to call my mother because I haven't spoken to her in a while, because she's far away, which kind of sucks. I only have, for family, like immediate family, is my partner and my mom. That is my circle. You know, I have step siblings or half siblings, but we're not that close. You know, and they're still in a different country, so yeah. I don't speak to my father, so it's not like I have any kind of connection other than two people in my life and my dog, you know? So, I understand what it feels like to be alone. I understand what it's like to not have people in your corner. Believe me, I do. You know, I'm so grateful for other people around me, my friends and my family, whether they're a small group of people or not, you know? So, remember that just be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and be kind to the earth. That's all I can tell you guys, you know? And I'm just gonna end with my slogan, you know, low waste is not about being perfect, it's about doing your part, know that you are making a difference. And if you guys are worrying about being sustainable in this time, don't put that much emphasis on it, you know, just do whatever you can, and like I said, you are making a difference, and you're still trying, you know? So, bye. I love you and appreciate you guys very, very much. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for sharing this moment with me and giving me your time and your space and your energy. And I just truly, truly, truly appreciate it. You know? Vivienne Wolf, signing